camping used to mean roughing it, wet socks, cold beans, and a flashlight that died at the worst moment. But in 2025, camping isn't about roughing it, it's about leveling up. The outdoor industry is booming with inventions that blend comfort, tech, and wilderness in ways we've never seen before. Think espresso on mountaintops, bug-free campsites, and pocket-sized blankets that repel rain. With millions hitting the trails each year, the gear has had to evolve and fast. Today, we're going through 20 camping inventions that are so cool, they'll make you rethink your entire backpack. Watch till the end, because the last one might just change how you camp forever. 20. Nano Espresso Maker. There was a time when coffee at camp meant settling for instant granules dumped into lukewarm water, and it got the job done barely. But then came the Outland Nano, and suddenly, espresso in the wild wasn't just possible, it was perfect. This palm-sized powerhouse delivers full-bodied shots with rich crema. No electricity needed. Just a rechargeable battery and a high-pressure system that rivals your favorite cafe. Whether it's sunrise at a mountain ridge or a break mid-trail, this little machine brews a bold reminder that luxury and wilderness can go hand in hand. For serious coffee lovers, it's not a splurge. It's the best part of the morning ritual, even miles from civilization. 19. Mosquito Repeller. Nothing ruins a peaceful evening like the constant buzzing of mosquitoes. You're trying to relax, eat, or sleep, but you're stuck swatting and scratching instead. That's where the Thermacell E65 flips the script. This compact powerhouse throws up a scent-free, invisible bubble that repels mosquitoes for up to 10 hours straight. No sprays, no flames, just a quiet force field of peace. Campers say it transforms campsites near water, forests, or swamps into bite-free zones. Whether you're roasting marshmallows or just trying to enjoy the stars, this little gadget becomes an invisible hero of your gear list. And you won't smell like a citronella candle. 18. Wearable Sleeping Bag. You know that moment when you're zipped into a sleeping bag and suddenly nature calls? The awkward wiggle out, the freezing air, the regret, the Selk bag switch ends that nightmare. It's a fully wearable sleeping bag, part snowsuit, part insulation layer, and 100% freedom. With sleeves, pant legs, and zippers in all the right places, you can cook breakfast, stoke the fire, or stargaze without ever leaving your warmth. Built to handle cold nights, it's become a go-to for campers who hate being stuck. People say it's like walking around in a full-body hug. Cozy meets mobile, and once you try it, you won't go back. 17. Tent LED lights. Imagine fumbling to set up your tent in the dark with one flickering headlamp. Now imagine stepping into a tent that softly lights itself from the inside. Big Agnes made that second version real with their MTNGLO system, gentle LED lights built right into the tent poles. They bathe the interior in a warm glow that's easy on the eyes but bright enough to read, play cards, or organize gear. No lantern juggling, no flashlight shadows, just a calm, cozy space that feels more like a tiny room than a fabric shell. Campers say it changes the whole tone of the evening, and once you experience it, regular tents feel stuck in the past. 16. Alpine Cookware. Ask most campers what dinner looks like in the wild, and you'll hear about scorched hot dogs, instant noodles, or aluminum foil meals. But then Le Creuset showed up and suddenly, camp cooking had style. Their Alpine Outdoor collection takes the same premium cast iron you'd find in a high-end kitchen and reimagines it for the rugged outdoors. With longer handles for fire safety and perfectly balanced weight for even cooking over flames, this cookware doesn't just hold up, it shines. You can flip golden pancakes on a cast iron skillet while morning fog rolls through your sight, or simmer stew as the fire crackles nearby. Campers say it turns an ordinary meal into a memory, because when you eat well outside, everything else tastes better too. 15th, camp table. Everyone remembers the frustration of trying to dice onions on a cooler lid, or slice meat on a shaky log while your knee holds it steady. REI must have been listening, because their camp prep table solves it all. Foldable, rock solid, and smartly designed with 2 tiers, it gives you actual structure in the middle of nowhere. The top level handles all your prep work, while the lower shelf keeps your cooking tools off the ground and out of the dirt. It adjusts to uneven terrain, folds down flat, and slides into the tightest corners of your car or truck. Whether you're prepping breakfast or laying out dinner for five, it becomes the unsung hero of your camp kitchen. Campers say it's one of those things you'll never want to leave behind. Once you've used it once, you're hooked. 14. Mini air pump. After hours of hiking with a pack that digs into your shoulders and boots that won't quit squeaking, setting up camp should feel like relief. But inflating your sleeping pad with your lungs? That used to be the final chore nobody wanted. Enter the NeoAir Micro Pump. This tiny machine, smaller than your average snack bar, can inflate your sleeping pad in under a minute without a single puff of breath. USB rechargeable and cold weather ready, it's built for comfort when you need it most. You pull it out, press one button, and by the time you've unrolled your sleeping bag, your mattress is ready. Campers say it turns exhaustion into ease, and in the backcountry, that kind of energy saver is pure gold. 13. 3-in-1 lantern. There's something magical about the right light in the dark. The Nebo Big Poppy doesn't just glow, it transforms the vibe of your entire site. It gives you three powerful tools in one: a vintage-style lantern with flickering firelight mode for atmosphere, a focused spotlight for real visibility, and a power bank that'll bring your phone back from the dead. Whether you're cooking, reading, walking the trail at night, or just sitting by the fire with friends, this lantern adapts. The design may look nostalgic, but inside it's packed with modern survival smarts. Campers call it the one piece of gear they didn't think they needed and now can't live without. 12th. Bird sound scanner. You're lying in your sleeping bag when you hear it, that crisp, unfamiliar bird call echoing through the trees. What is it? HikuBox has the answer. This clever little gadget listens for bird songs, identifies the species, and logs it to your phone. It's part tech, part nature guide. Kids get obsessed with tracking what's nearby. Adults suddenly care about bird names. It turns your quiet morning into a discovery mission. Camping becomes more than just escape. It becomes connection. And that's something you can't pack in a bag. 11th. Pocket blanket. There's something wild about unfolding an entire blanket from a pouch smaller than your phone. That's exactly what the Matador pocket blanket pulls off. You pull it out mid-hike, mid-picnic, or mid-beach day, and it expands into a space big enough for 2 to 4 people. And it's not just for sitting, it repels water, dirt, and sand like it was designed by nature itself. Campers love that it weighs almost nothing and still handles rugged terrain like a pro. It's the kind of gear you forget about until you need it every single time. 10. Multi-tool knife. Some gear is flashy, some is fancy, but then there's the Skeletool CX, the kind of tool that quietly earns its keep. It's lean, light, and built like a survivalist's dream. Pliers, blade, screwdriver, and a carabiner all packed into one sleek design that clips onto your pack and disappears until you need it. And you will need it. A loose bolt on your stove, a frayed tent cord, a stubborn food package, this fixes it all. Campers say it's the tool they use the most, even when they don't plan to. It's simple, tough, and always ready. 9. Filter bottle. There's no luxury quite like safe water when you're miles from a tap. The LifeStraw Go doesn't just hold your water, it purifies it as you sip. Rivers, lakes, streams, if you can scoop it, you can drink it. No chemicals, no pumps, no long waits. Just fill, close, and sip through the built-in filter. It removes bacteria, parasites, and even microplastics without blinking. For long treks or emergency backup, this bottle has become a no-brainer. It's lightweight peace of mind, and that's something every camper deserves. 8. Action camera. You reach the summit. The sky's on fire with a golden sunset. It's one of those moments that demands to be captured, but not with shaky phone footage or clunky gear. That's where the DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro comes in. This pocket-sized powerhouse shoots crisp 4K video, shrugs off water, and smooths out motion like a drone's eye. No gimbals, no tripod stress, just cinematic memories in your back pocket. Campers love that it works just as well mid-hike, underwater, or during a windy tent setup. It's not just a camera, it's proof the moment happened. Seventh gear. Tote most bags, buckle under the chaos of camping muddy boots, wet towels, firewood that leaves splinters. But the Yeti Camino 35 was built for the mess. Waterproof, indestructible, and shaped like a bottomless utility pit, this tote hauls everything with ease. Its wide mouth swallows bulky gear, and it's rugged enough to double as a gear bucket. Beach day, check. Mountain hike, done. Soaked socks, raw meat, kindling, toss them all in. Campers say it's the one bag they stop babying because it can handle more than they ever expected. 6. Hand warmers. You don't know cold until you've tried brushing your teeth in the dark while your fingers feel like popsicles. Okupa's rechargeable hand warmers were made for mornings like that. Small enough to slip into gloves, powerful enough to stay warm for hours, they heat up in seconds and bring real comfort to freezing hands. No more snapping chemical packs, no waste, just steady, cozy warmth when and where you need it. Campers often keep one in each pocket or in the sleeping bag. It's a small luxury that feels like survival gear when temperatures drop. 5. Sleep earplugs. There's nothing like sleeping under the stars until the wind picks up, the trees start creaking, and distant howls make you rethink every horror story. That's where Loop Quiet 2 earplugs earn their place. These aren't your typical foam plugs. They're sleek, comfortable, and tuned to block the chaos without muting the world completely. Campers say they sleep deeper, wake clearer, and even hike longer with them on during noisy trails. They don't fall out. They don't make your ears ache. They just let the wilderness feel like peace again. 4. Fast dry towel. You never think about a towel until you need one. After a freezing swim, a sweaty climb, or just washing up before dinner, having a dry towel can feel like gold. The Pack Towel Ultralight delivers exactly that fast-drying, featherweight, and folds smaller than your wallet. No more bulky terry cloth or soggy, musty messes. It dries in minutes and disappears into your pack like it was never there. Campers say it's the kind of thing they didn't pack on their first trip but never forget after the second. 3. Stake multi-tool. Every campsite throws a curveball, a bent stake, a stuck zipper, a cord that needs cutting. The Gerber Stakeout was designed for these exact moments. It's not just another multi-tool, it's one built specifically for campers. It packs a tent stake puller, saw, file, blade, scissors, and more into a slim body that clips to your pack. Lightweight but rugged, it solves problems before they turn into delays. Campers love how it replaces a toolbox without adding bulk. When you're out in the wild, this thing is like having a campsite mechanic in your pocket. 2. Mood lantern. Camp lighting used to mean harsh beams or flickering flames, but the BioLite Alpenglow 500 brings something new. Atmosphere. This lantern doesn't just light your tent, it sets a mood. You get up to 500 lumens of bright, clean light, but with a twist. You can cycle through warm tones, candle flicker settings, or cool hues depending on the vibe. Reading alone? Soft amber glow. Cooking with friends? Crank it up. Late night storytelling? Flickering firelight without the fire. It's USB rechargeable, built for long nights, and campers say it's the difference between just seeing and truly feeling your space. 1. Smart travel trailer. Camping trailers were always a compromise, comfort versus nature, size versus mobility. The PebbleFlow throws that whole rulebook out the window. It's solar-powered, self-parking, and packed with smart tech that feels like a luxury apartment on wheels. Climate control, voice-activated systems, wireless everything. It's the first trailer that doesn't just support your off-grid life, it enhances it. And here's the kicker. It can move itself into position at your campsite. Campers who've stepped inside call it the future of outdoor living. And honestly, it is. Because camping's not about leaving comfort behind anymore. It's about bringing it with you intelligently. So what do you think? Camping gear isn't just sleeping bags and bug spray anymore. It's espresso makers, smart trailers, and gear that listens to birds. These 20 inventions are changing the way we connect with nature, smarter, lighter, and way more fun. If one of these surprised you, tell us which one in the comments. And if you're into this kind of next-gen outdoor stuff, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Outdoors are evolving. Are you in?